Hello, welcome back to Switched On, and welcome back to our FIFA career mode, FIFA 19 on the Nintendo Switch, and we are Everton. This is episode 17, really getting through these now. Now, confession right at the start, we've had a few technical problems, and we've lost one of the recordings. That's the FA Cup replay against Arsenal. If you remember from the last episode, it was a 0-0 draw at the Emirates, and took them back to Goodison for a replay. And unfortunately lost that game 2-0 at Goodison. So out of the FA Cup. Really wanted to progress in that, but unfortunately we are done and out. So the next league game is Newcastle, as you can see there. Newcastle in the black and white, St James's Park, ready for the visit of Everton. And continuing on with our 3-5-2 formation. A few players out of form. Richarlison, you notice, missing. One of the main absentees, but a couple of players that are struggling at the moment. See the table there? It's been a weird table, so close at the top again, and now it's kind of stretching out a little bit. So really need to keep those wins up. But let's get into this one. And Schneiderlin now in for Sigurdsson at the moment. Proving to be the engine at midfield, and he's nicking in. And should have done better there. Oh dear. And again, we're nicking the ball off the Newcastle defenders. It's Callum Wilson. It's for Catrone. Oh, and that's a good save from Dubravka. Let's have another look at that. Got these two up front. Immobile rested with a big game coming up against Liverpool, so rested a few in this one. And it's Schneiderlin again breaking from midfield. Could have done better. That's a good little layer for Catrone, and he gets the ball nicked off his toes. And Newcastle get it away. Yeah, second half. Schneiderlin again involved. Again muscling his way through and off target. You see Schneiderlin having a really positive impact. So here we are at the other end. Lascelles. Oh, that's a good save. Actually, it was McCarthy, former Everton player. James McCarthy. Oh, he's really testing Pickford there. Good save. Reaching up with his right hand. In the last couple of minutes, Newcastle pushing for a goal to get a winner. Sixes and sevens at the back. Oh, and it's off the bar. Should have done better. That could have been defeat. Probably should have been. Get it clear. And the whistle goes. And that's full time. And a 0-0 draw. Not the greatest result, but we'll take an away draw. And if you remember earlier in the season, the Newcastle game was awful. And that wasn't much better. So here we are for the next game, and we're going to go into one of our live live showings of a game. I'm going to play the full game for the Merseyside Derby here at Goodison, and of course you'll remember from earlier in the season when we played the league game at Anfield. It was a 4-1 victory, an absolutely dominating victory, and Liverpool were just not at it that day. And Everton took full advantage and was probably our best moment of the season so far. Kind of dined off that a little bit for the rest of the season. But here we are. So as I said, previous game Newcastle took the liberty of making a few changes for that game just to make sure everybody was fresh, ready to go for this big game. See Immobile returns, Richarlison returns, Walcott on the right hand side. So trying to put out the strongest side we can here for the big game. The Merseyside Derby. And Goodison resplendent. See the pocket of Liverpool fans in the corner. And they'll be looking for revenge, I'm sure. Be very easy to pin up in the dressing room that 4-1 result. And that'll be all the motivation they need for this one. Midweek game on Sky. Let's get underway. Liverpool kicking off. And looking to build already. That's well in from Michael Keane. That's not bad. It's a decent start. Wilson's got Richarlison in. Oh, and he's just flagged offside. That was unlucky. It was a good start. Oh, he could have checked his run there and he would have been in. Cracking atmosphere for this one. And here's Salah. Oh, and he sneaks it in, and it's Daniel Sturridge on the stretch. Inside 5 minutes. And that's the best chance. Falling to Liverpool. Schneidlin's got Richarlison making a run. That's well cut out. Well in again from Schneidlin. We're going to need him to play well in that engine room. Salah already causing problems down that right hand side. And that's tied it up and away from Pickford. Fabinho wins that, finds Sturridge. And that's well covered. Good turn away from Immobile. Liverpool tidy up. Oh, it's stolen off. And it's Wilson. He's got a runner. It's Immobile. Oh, and it's a good save from Alisson. And that was probably the better chance. Oh, did he put his foot through it enough? Really gave Alisson the chance to make the save. Still trying to keep the pressure on. Here's Walcott. And he can't get round Moreno. One held him to Fabinho to find Mane. Mane again. Oh, it's well left from Salah. Oh, and that's a late one left in there by Loftus-Cheek. Oh, actually, there's a Loftus-Cheek. Ah, it's offside actually. There's a booking for Loftus-Cheek for an earlier incident that the ref let go. Mina. Looks for Richarlison. That's cut out. Henderson. Klein. Trying to calm things down. Fabinho's starting to pull the strings in at midfield, just picking passes. You have to keep an eye on that in this one. Mina plays it long, and Immobile wins it well, but nobody making a break off him. Loftus-Cheek's not been in the best run of form recently. He's been in and out the side a little bit. It's well played by Schneiderlin, but he gets the ball nicked off his toes. And well in by Gay. Oh, I thought that was a decent tackle. And the ref shows him a yellow card. And was that a yellow? Let's have a look. Oh, skip it. I thought he won the ball, to be fair. Good build up from around the box by Liverpool. And it's Salah. Oh my goodness. Well, that was an Olympic swimming pool type of dive. That's a terrible decision. And Salah makes an absolute meal of that. Penalty to Liverpool. Fabinho tucks it away, but that is a travesty. You can hear the boos. Oh dear. We really need to see a replay of that. But Salah went down like he'd been shot. Awful decision. Fabinho makes no mistake from the spot, but it was never a penalty. Oh, and Everton with it all to do. And again, it's a long ball, trying to hit Liverpool quickly over the top of the press that they're famous for, but it's not really working. But we're really still seething after that penalty decision. Here's Moreno. Mane. Oh, he gets away from two. He's got the runner in the middle. There's Wijnaldum. Oh, that's nice from Everton. But again, good defending from Liverpool, and that's going to be Klein to tidy that up. Oh, and that's a late one from Schneiderlin. Looks like a bit of frustration from Schneiderlin. Probably still from that earlier penalty decision. And a yellow card. Well, I wish we got another look at that penalty. Feel free to go back and have a look yourselves, but I don't think that was a penalty. I think he just launched himself forward. Got to put it in the past though and see if we can get back on track. And Zuma doing a good job on Salah. Keane is trying to look for somebody to show. Liverpool win it back. Here's Klein. Finds Henderson. Fabinho in a bit of space. Turns away. He's got a runner, and that's well blocked. And that is wide, just wide. Gigi Wijnaldum. And Everton living on the edge at the moment. They need to get a foothold in this game. It's been all Liverpool, really. And this man, Fabinho, really been pulling the strings. Liverpool looking for him at every opportunity to pick a pass, and he wins it back for the third time. Oh, this is nice build up from Liverpool and cut out by Keane. And again we lose it in midfield. It isn't really working at the moment. Wijnaldum, good effort. Oh, what a goal. Wijnaldum this time makes absolutely no mistake from the edge of the box into the roof of the net. What a finish. 2-0, and already you've got to think there's probably not an easy way back from this for Everton. And Liverpool avenging that 4-1 defeat in some style at the moment. Coming up to half time, and it's 2-0. And it's been all Liverpool. There goes the whistle. Boos ring out. 2-0. And Everton need to make some changes, and quickly, if we're going to get anything out of this one. Trying to have a look at that penalty, but it wasn't saved. That's a shame. Okay, let's have a look at some possible changes, and not happy with how we've been losing the ball in the middle of the park. So Andre Gomez comes on for Loftus-Cheek. Just someone that can maybe pick a pass and keep hold of the ball. And Loftus-Cheek did not have the best of games. So really got to look for a goal very quickly. Here's Walcott. He runs it out of play. And that's good from Immobile. But, ball doesn't run for him. Mina, that's nice. Schneiderlin can't turn. That's a good footing. Schneiderlin again, so good at finding those little loose balls in midfield. Good pressing here from Everton. Good hard work. Klein to Sturridge. Oh, and he was trying to get, I think there's Wijnaldum again in the middle. Bit of break at the other end. Here's Immobile. Then he got one up with him. Support arriving. It's well played. Schneiderlin. And Richarlison. Good ball in. Oh, is that a trip? Oh, nothing given, but good pressure here from Everton right at the start of the half. Walcott made a good run there, but Gomez comes back the other way. Here's Zuma. Well, that's a really nice ball. Here's Schneiderlin. He had a runner outside, but he puts it into the mix. And Liverpool, look how many bodies they've got back there. Great work rate from Liverpool. Oh, and that's a late lunge. Bit of a dive in. Liverpool bringing on Lacazette. January signing. Alexander Lacazette from Arsenal. About 45 million. And Gay can't find the forward pass. Going to make another change here. It's Schneiderlin coming off for Sigurdsson. Schneiderlin put a lot of effort in. And looks like he might be carrying a knock there as he hobbles off. Richarlison. Trick too many. Zuma does well. Just over an hour gone. Really need to get a goal. I think the next goal is going to be absolutely vital. Whoever gets it. Here's a chance. Walcott down the right. Gets a good ball in. Nobody there to meet it. And it breaks away for Salah. And that's well intercepted. And Richarlison. He's got Sigurdsson running outside. Good strength from the Icelandic man. He gets his crossing. Lots of crosses and a good chance. First Immobile at the back post. That's a bit better. That's a good effort. Just off target though. And change to Liverpool. Oxlade-Chamberlain on. And Henderson goes off. Putting a good shift in that midfield. And Oxlade-Chamberlain will just slot straight in there. Here's Wijnaldum to Lacazette. And he gives it away to Gay. Oh, that's a bit of a late one from Immobile. Here's Oxlade-Chamberlain's first touch of the ball. He gives it away for Gay. Everton credit here to getting on the ball, being brave. You need to make inroads to that final third. Zuma, and he gives it away. Really need to keep the ball now. Fabinho and Lacazette. Can't get it clear, but Zuma will get another chance. This time does find Gomez. And that's not the worst ball. Walcott. Oh, and good legs from Moreno. Match Walcott pace for pace there. And if we'll get it clear, here's Mane and Fabinho. He's got runners if he plays it, and he does play it. It's a good build up and nicked inside, and it's Lacazette. Handled by Pickford. And referee got in the way there. That was going to be up to Callum Wilson. And nicking well. And it's Gomez again. Oh, and that's a good ball. And he's got 2-on-1. Chance for Everton. Dallied on by Immobile. Oh, run out of legs towards the end. But Gomez certainly made a difference here. Picking out a couple of decent passes from midfield. That's what we've needed. Still though, no signs of getting a chance on goal. It's good work from Sigurdsson. Lifts it into the box towards Immobile and it's cleared. Here's Wijnaldum. Mane and Lacazette combining down that left-hand side. Oh, and it's been left. Oh, and that's a chance there. Everybody left it to each other. And Salah couldn't take advantage. Final change, Catrone on for Callum Wilson. And Fabinho goes off. Had a cracking game, Brazilian. Kane gives it away, trying to play it out the back. Here's Mane. Mane bursts through. And that is the icing on the cake. Sadio Mane. Another cracking goal, rifled into the top corner. And that is curtains. Look at this, just through the middle like butter. Left-footed, top corner. Nothing Pickford could do, but that is pretty awful defending. And this is an awful scoreline. Liverpool will see this as revenge job done. But Everton have been poor, and you've got to do better at home. And late chance here is get a corner off of a mistake, and it comes in. Nothing doing. Oh, and he can't get the rebound in. But there goes the whistle. 3-0. Boos at the full-time whistle. Certainly know how Anfield felt after that match earlier in the season. Revenge for Liverpool. And as they push on towards Man City at the top, we've got to console ourselves that we've taken 2 points from the last 9. And that is not good enough. Okay, so let's have a look at the league table. Still in 5th, but we're losing touch a little bit. Spurs got a game in hand. 3 points behind them. And Chelsea, who we're playing next, 4 points behind with a game in hand. So vitally important next game. I don't know, that top 4, 8 games to go for Everton. Still in with a great shout, but we need to get some consistency back. get some results, really. Let's move on to the next game now. Let's move on to the Chelsea game. Okay, so here's the Chelsea game, and unfortunately, this was an absolute dour game. Tried to keep pretty much the same team. There's only a couple of highlights from this, and here we are just after the hour mark. Chelsea building up in the yellow here. Here's Oliver Giroud. Curls it around Pickford. And Chelsea take the lead. And the Frenchman, customary celebration, but again, defence splitting and letting through an opponent striker. And there is the whistle. Awful game, really, and another home defeat. 2 on the trot. And like I said, that's not good enough if you're pushing towards that Champions League place. And we're starting to lose touch now with 4th place. You see 6 points behind Man United there. And Chelsea have pulled up right close behind us. They've still got a game in hand, and they're only a point behind. So wins now are going to be vitally important as we enter the final leg of the season. Just 7 games to go for us now. And up next, visit to the London Stadium for West Ham. And you can see a switching formation back to a 4-4-2. Some quite big changes. Bernard and Digne going to combine down the left. No Richarlison. Just 2 in midfield where we've favoured 3 for most of the season, but need to change something. As you see that table again there, 6 points off of Man United. And this one's a vitally important game for 3 points. And look how wide we are here. Pickford comes charging out and collects the striker. He'll say he got the ball. Is it going to be a red? It's not even a yellow. And Pickford is a lucky boy. And from the free kick, Arnautovic. And Pickford handles, but say he is lucky to still be on the pitch. Here we are again, failing to defend well. Chance here for Noble. And he blazes over, but that's a good chance inside the box. There then, good build up down our left. Ball into the middle. And Immobile takes it down well. And he can't force his shot off. And that'll go out for a corner, but decent effort there from Immobile. He kept his cool. So here's the corner. Coming from that right hand side. Played short for Richarlison. Schneidlin looks back for Richarlison on his right foot. It's not the best. Looks for Catrone. Gets it back across, but the Italian's offside. Yeah, he's standing in offside position. Second half. You'll see the closing stages is Noble. Skips into the box. And a chance. And Pickford down well. Still don't get it clear. And Yarmolenko brings it away. But here we are. Final whistle. Failure to score again. 3rd game running. No goals. Had a 0-0 at Newcastle. 3-0 home defeat to Liverpool. And now a 1-0 defeat to Chelsea. And now a 0-0 at West Ham. And that run of 4 games has seen us slip away 8 points off of Manchester United in 4th. Arsenal behind us, only 3 points behind with a game in hand. And surely, with only 6 games of the season to go, is that us done for a Champions League place? It was looking so rosy just a couple of weeks ago. But now, that 8 points looks a lot to make up. And then the next game is against Arsenal, so they don't get any easier. And that really is, if we lose that, or don't at least win, that could definitely be us done. And we'll then probably start looking down the table rather than up. And that's not going to be any good. So, not much to enjoy there. I was going to say, I hope you enjoyed that. But it was 4 tough games, 4 tough results. So join us for the next video. And then let's see if we can turn it around. Maybe get 4 wins on the spin. Wouldn't that be nice? But anyway, join us then. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And I will catch you on the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.